I've been trying to think lately about just what is sovereign, what is absolute. What I can say is final and just irrefutable, what can't be superseded, questioned, just what you have to submit to. And I'm feeling that it's melody for me. And I could say music in general, but it's really melody. And it has something, when I come up with these things, I'm not really coming up with them. I'm finding it. Really, the experience is that finding, uncovering, discovering what is already there. And it's something with melody is like, because it's horizontal. And if you know what I mean by horizontal, if you're a musician, composer, it's, melody is horizontal because it's notes in a row, sequentially in time, as opposed to a chord, which is vertical, because that's notes simultaneously, right? And so a melody that is really true, when it's uncovered and it reveals itself to me, it has this sense of sovereignty in that it kind of glues time together. It's like this unbroken movement in time. It's like an arrow going. It can't be divided up, even though you can divide it up into notes. Obviously, it's made up of a bunch of notes, so you can say this note, that note, that note. I mean, you can divide it up, but what it really is, it has a sense of unbrokenness, smooth becoming, a line of becoming in time, that it exists in time in a way that is such a pure kind of unfolding horizontally that it feels like it's beyond time or outside time, or it gives a sense that time is not linear, even though it is the most linear thing. It's a line that sort of consolidates linear time in a way that glues it together as some kind of absolute unbroken movement. Is this just sophistry? I don't know. I'm completely sober. I think about this a lot. So, for me, and when I say sovereign, I'm not talking about spiritual. I don't use the word spiritual here because to me that kind of implies this sort of niceness, the sense that spirituality, I think of that, under the bad stuff, there's good stuff that bonds us all together. And this is not that. I say sovereign because it's something that you have to just submit to. It's the Most High. It's a power that has to be deferred to. It's an unbroken, inviolate, inviolable level, or an emanation from the Most High. And the reason I've been trying to think about what is completely sovereign to me is that everything is so hyper politicized, it remains politicized, political. Every human being has an ideology now. And I wonder what a politics of melody would look like. Melodic politics, a politics based on what I'm talking about or attempting to talk about. It would have to go beyond ideology. Ideology is too flimsy for this. But the way people attempt to dig into, I believe in this, I am this is the truth, I have to call melody. I have to call it that for me. And yeah, I wonder what a politics of melody would look like. But maybe it's not for me to say. I just work here.